Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome to the first quarterly update of 2025. I'm so excited to share with you everything that's gone on over the past 3 months this year, some goals that I had, as well as setting some new goals for next quarter. I always share my product empties for beauty, home, and cleaning products with you as a way of decluttering and trying to live with a little bit less and simplify. So with that, I think we should start talking about how this past quarter went and everything that we did over the past 3 months. We started off the year with both of my boys at the end, I guess, of last year, turning 1 and 3. So we have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old now, and we spent New Year's in California with my parents. So we started off with a trip, which was really fun and a nice start to the year to be on vacation, which was really good. My work was extremely slow at the beginning of the year. So if you don't know, I'm an attorney. I have kind of switched roles and I now work on a contract basis and take on as much or as little work as I want. But once I take that work on, I have to do it. So the only thing is, it is a little bit cyclical and the work slows down around the end of the year, kind of a little bit in the beginning of the year as well, just because there's some lag time where I do a lot of merger and acquisition related contract review, and most of it is like the beginning stage of the process. So not a lot of people are trying to, like, for example, sell a company in December or November. They don't want to launch that process. So a lot of times it starts in January of the next year. People will just hold off, and then I don't get involved till a little bit later. So January was really slow. February was really picking up like halfway through, and then March has been wild. March has really picked up. I just remember there was like 3 days in February once I hit that halfway point where I was like, okay, things are picking up, and I did more work in 3 days, or maybe it was 4 days, than I did the entire month of January. So it was nice that January was slow because of traveling with my family and like the holidays. December was also pretty slow. So that was nice. And I felt like I was like on top of things in January, and then February hit and I was working so hard, which was nice from a financial perspective to kind of make up for the work that I didn't do the previous months. But it just got really busy, and I don't think I like remembered what it was like when things get really busy or anticipated it or really planned for it properly. I probably just like relaxed a little bit too much in December, January. So from a work perspective, I think things are, like pretty busy right now, which is good. And I'm back to the flow of like, I can take on work or turn down work based on how I'm feeling. Whereas before it was like everything I was saying yes to, and I was even reaching out like, hey, if there's anything else, like I'm just kind of sitting here. So feel free to give me more. I'm still really liking this job, the flexibility of it. I don't see myself ever really ramping back up to full-time work. I've been doing a lot of soul searching and grappling with this. I'm just like in that phase of life where I feel like the only way to go is pulling back further on work and spending more time with my kids and my family. So I've really still been struggling with, should I be a full-time stay-at-home mom, stop doing this work, or should I keep bringing in the income? I don't know. It's just like this balance of what's best for my kids, what's best for me, my mental health. To be completely honest with you, I like having an outlet. It's good for me to kind of think a little bit every day, and it does give me a lot of flexibility and offers me like a really nice, comfortable life that I enjoy. I definitely miss my kids during the day, but I also have that flexibility that I can like pull them out of school, or if they have a half day, or if somebody's sick, I can easily take care of them without stress. I also go to their school a lot. So when they have events at school, Owen has swim lessons in the middle of the day, I get to go to school and watch him and see him as often as I can, which is really nice. But I also don't want to miss out on the time that my kids are so young. And if I have the ability to like stay at home with them, I don't know, I feel guilt honestly both ways. If I'm not contributing financially, or if I'm not with them, or if I'm kind of feeling like mental health wise and the way that my life would change either way, I know being a stay-at-home mom would be the greatest thing, but also the most difficult thing ever. So I think part of me is like a little bit scared to make that jump. At this point, I'm not planning on it. I'm planning on continuing working. It's just something that I think about extremely often. So again, it's like my kids, me, and then the financials all have to kind of align. So we'll see how that progresses over the rest of the year, but end of quarter one, me is saying that I'm going to keep working, but it's a thought that's really consuming my mind quite often. We didn't have any other trips this past quarter. Jim went on one trip, so I was alone with the boys for a little bit, which we survived. It wasn't terrible. And I think jumping ahead a little bit for next quarter, we are heading to California again to see my parents for about a week, which will be really exciting. And then we also have a wedding next quarter in Colorado, so I'm hoping I can go out there a little bit early and see some of my friends from Denver, which would be really nice. So 2 trips in each quarter, which is kind of nice. Like, it's a good amount of travel, but not a crazy amount. And then in terms of other things we did over the quarter, we did some fun things, like the boys got to go see Disney on Ice. We took them to a Creighton college basketball game. We did some of those like Home Depot and Lowe's kids workshops. We did some other community events and stuff. So I feel like it was a really good quarter. I also made it a goal to get more involved this year. And I am now a classroom parent for Owen and Henry's rooms, and have planned a couple of events for parents, so like I can get to meet some more of the parents at the daycare that my kids go to, which is really nice. And that actually reminds me, I probably need to send out another email and keep that going. We've been trying to alternate every other month doing a parent-only like happy hour event versus a kid event, which was kind of difficult in the winter. We did like a swimming thing, and now that it's getting nicer, maybe we can do some more playground type things, which are a lot easier to plan. I always talk about health and fitness and how that stuff's going. I have been like the best I've ever been about working out in recent memory. I started doing workout classes at the gym that I go to, which is not like me. So Jim's cousin is a member at the same gym, and she's been getting into working out a little bit more. So she wanted me to go with her to some classes, and we started this like schedule and have a calendar of all of the classes that we go to. We have a whole routine of like everything we do Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday Jim and I go to the gym on the weekends, and I work out on my own, which has been also really nice because sometimes I like to do my own thing. But Monday, it kind of depends on the day because Owen has appointments every other Monday. So we have been doing either like a Get Strong class, they call it, with weights, or we have been doing a bar class. Tuesdays, we've been going for long walks. We walk for like 5+ miles, maybe 6 miles every Tuesday. Wednesday, we do this like Get Strong class again if we didn't do it on Monday. And it is like some good cardio, but also a lot of weights. It's really tough. Thursdays, we joined this small training group where we've been lifting heavy weights. We have been doing squats and bench press and deadlifting, like the big girl, big boy weights on a bar and stuff, which has been really nice to like learn that technique. And I think over the next few weeks, they're going to help us transition into the main gym area to help us be less intimidated to do some of it on our own, because I still feel really intimidated to go over in that area. But we're learning the proper techniques, kind of like building up weights, understanding how much weight that we can lift, and it's been really, really nice. And I don't know, I've just kind of been enjoying that one. Friday, Jim's cousin doesn't go with me, but I go to a boot camp class, which is pretty high intensity cardio. And then again, Saturdays and Sundays, I've been working out on my own. And then it's always inevitable that like somebody has a sick kid, or like you're sick yourself, or school's canceled, there's a snow day or something. So like I typically do end up taking a day off anyway. But I have been really working out like sometimes 7 days a week, really, really incredibly consistently. So I'm very proud of myself there. I feel like my diet probably hasn't been as great, but hey, at least I've been working out a lot more. So I really want to keep that going in the next quarter, and I'll kind of phase into talking about goals here in just a minute, but that's for sure one of them. The last thing I wanted to talk about how it went over the past quarter was the sophisticated declutter and kind of like my productivity and all of that. Admittedly, it's been horrible. It has been so bad. I have been keeping up with the sophisticated declutter, but I have just not been doing what I wanted to do, showing up for you all on social media and showing up like the way that I want to. If you like check out my Instagram, I feel like I'm on stories a fair amount, but I just have not been posting. Like I just haven't had the energy to do it, and I don't know. I need to kind of like snap out of it because once I get in a role, I'm like very, very into it, but I just have been off of that. It's kind of like working out. Like when you stop working out, you can realize how easy it is to just not exercise. But once you get in the habit and routine of it, it just becomes second nature. So I need to just grab myself by the shoulders and be like, okay, let's start a new quarter. April 1st, like let's do it. So somebody started holding me accountable to show up a little bit more because I love interacting with all of you so much. And I feel like I just have kind of been a little bit of a ghost over this past quarter. So that is going to be a goal. And like I said, I've been doing a really good job doing the sophisticated declutter myself. I have been keeping up with it personally. I'm just not sharing as much as I want to. So I want you to keep doing it with me, and I am going to make it a goal of mine to show up more for you all and show up more for myself. So that's goal number one, is to really be more present on social media, to like step it back up, get back into it, because I still really have a passion for it. I wouldn't force myself to do it if I didn't. I will say, like, I was better about it in January when I had more time with work, and then February, March, it got worse and worse because I got really busy with work. So a lot of it is time consuming. I don't think it's just that I'm like lazy. It's more so that I'm busy, and if something needs to go, it's social media. Like I'm gonna focus on my family, I'm gonna focus on my job before I'm going to do social media type stuff over that. So you'll see that there's been like some weeks that I've missed videos and stuff, and historically I've never done that. I very, very rarely miss a video or a post or something like that, but I'm going to try next quarter to get back on top of it. So that's gonna be my goal, keeping up the consistency with working out, focusing on eating healthy a little bit more. Like I said, that was not great over the past quarter. And then it's not really a goal, but like I said, thinking through more like long-term life plans and work and staying at home and all of that stuff, just trying to figure things out. I know that's not really a concrete goal, but I want to just keep having those like open and honest conversations with my husband and with myself, because I need to figure out deep down what I really want to do and what my timeline is and all of that. So not a huge amount of goals, but I feel like they're big ones. Like your health and fitness, that's a lot. This small business of mine, this like side hustle that I'm doing and passion project really also relates to what happens at home, because a lot of times with the things that I share and stuff, like doing the sophisticated declutter benefits my home immensely. I love sharing it on social media, but also it does wonders for my house and the way our flow goes and how organized things are, which is why I like sharing it with you, because I know it works. So it's a win-win. When sophisticated is up and going, our home is organized and running like a well-oiled machine. So we're gonna work on those things, and I think we should pop into the bathroom and I can show you some of the products we used up. Oh, but before that, I do have some fun things I am going to be sharing coming up soon. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel, because I can't wait to share some fun, exciting news with you. I don't know why, it is just one of my favorite things to collect all of my garbage over the past quarter and share it with you, but it is. It's one of the best ways to declutter in my mind, because you're using up products that you already have, you're getting your money's worth, and it's just so satisfying to like look at all of it at the end of the quarter and feel like you've really gotten through a lot and gotten stuff out of your collection. The biggest thing that really makes this work is pairing it with reducing the amount that you're bringing in. So the two categories we always focus on are my beauty products and my home products, like cleaning products and other things like that. So I've been tracking my spending since the beginning of the year for beauty products, and I have like my little paper here. I have spent over the past 3 months $72.38 on all bathroom products. Now this is just for myself, like I didn't include kids products, but I honestly don't know if I've really bought anything since the beginning of the year. Maybe I should have kept track of that as well. But that would mean anything in my bathroom, from like toothpaste and shampoo, like necessities, to beauty products, anything like that. I did buy a 3-pack of body wash from Costco. I bought a pack of nail like primers and preppers for the gel system that I use. So if I didn't have that, then I kind of like can't keep using my gel system. So it's like the necessity to keep using that. And then I also got some replacement makeup products, probably like one too many. I got 2 foundations. Like that's too many foundations probably, but $72.38 I feel like isn't that bad considering how much I got rid of, because I know what I got rid of is more than that. So let's go through what I was able to use up. So starting with skincare products, I used 2 different the makeup wipes, a Burt's Bees one, and then I have these Neutrogena ones that I get in a big pack at Costco. I also had some face masks. I got a big pack of these for all of the teachers for my kids' school, and there were 2 leftover ones, so they're like holiday themed that I used up at the beginning of the year. Those were kind of fun to do. I don't have face masks all the time. I have the Triad pads from Arcona. I only have one of these left, and there's like 30 of them in each of them, I think, or 35. I always forget. Just kidding. There are 45 in there. So I still have more in my last pack of them, and then we'll see if they go on sale for the Nordstrom sale, and I'll buy them again or not, or if I just use like a cheap regular toner. Then I have this Beauty Bio Zen Bubble Moisturizer. It kind of pops up, so it went all the way up. I have a larger one of this. It was a 2-pack that I am still using up. I actually really like this moisturizer. I feel like it's kind of like a cleaner beauty product. I have cotton rounds that I buy at Costco. Like you can tell, I'm not super fancy with all of my beauty products. I have some shower things, an Aveda Rosemary Mint Shampoo. I'm still working on the conditioner. And then this was the previous pack of body wash I got from Costco. It's supposed to be like a dupe of that Brazilian Boom Boom lotion and stuff. It actually smelled really good. The other one that I had was a pink bottle, and I think I used that last quarter. I also used up a bag of the Dr. Teal's Pink Himalayan Mineral Soak. I don't know, I feel like it had more of a scent than I expected it to. It smells really good, but it does have sweet orange essential oils in it, which you would never guess from the pink coloring. I used up a thing of Sensodyne basic toothpaste, and then a large container of the Tresemme hairspray. I just like get the worst flyaways and stuff, so I will either like lightly spray it on my hair or sometimes like in my hands, and then pat it on my head and wash my hands, obviously. Makeup products, I am getting rid of 2 of the mini mascaras. I'm using the last one right now. It was a 3-pack of Benefit mascaras. There is the Roller Lash and the Fan Fest. I think I like the Fan Fest better. It's like a more of a dramatic look. And then I have some like foundation-y products, kind of one of each of the products that I use in my daily routine. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love this stuff. For some reason, I can't find it anymore. They still had it on Amazon, but I couldn't get a replacement. So that's why I bought more foundations this time, because I was like trying to figure out the new one that I like, I guess, or I can try and get this on Amazon, but I cut it open to get every little bit I could. For a concealer, I was using a ColourPop concealer and then a Maybelline powder. So again, like my makeup's not super fancy. It's mostly drugstore with a mix of some like high-end stuff, but that's all I used up, and it was like a whole gallon size Ziploc that was completely overflowing. So let's go check out the home products I used up. For cleaning products, home products, usually it's just cleaning products. Sometimes I have like an essential oil that I've used up, or a hand soap, or candles. I think this is all cleaning products. And like I said, I was tracking spending and I didn't spend, I just double checked, did not spend any money in this category over the entire quarter, which is really exciting. So all of this is just stuff I'm getting rid of and didn't end up spending more money, which means I'm working through my collection, and that's what we want to do. So first, I used up a few cleaning products, just general cleaning products. I bought these at the end of the year last year, and they are the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day multi-surface cleaners, the lilac scent, the fresh cut grass scent. Probably like the lilac one more. There's one more that I'm using right now. Again, it was a 3-pack at Costco. I'm getting a lot of stuff from Costco. I have a lot of cleaners, but I don't have that many multi-surface cleaners left, so I am kind of running low on those. So I do anticipate unless like a brand sends me something that I will have to potentially purchase more multi-surface cleaners before the end of the year. I also got these Finish dishwasher detergent tabs. This is what our plumber recommended we use after we had an issue with our dishwasher. I hate these. There's very few like cleaning products that I go through and I'm like, I absolutely hate it. I hate these. The taste on my dishes, like I 100% notice it. It almost like it's just too much fragrance. Feels like there's perfume on my plates and on my dishes, on my utensils. It's disgusting. I unfortunately bought like 2 bags of them. I don't know why. So I need to finish those up, and I still have some leftover Cascade ones I want to finish up, and then I'm moving to clean ingredient dishwasher tabs. I am so done with those over fragranced ones. I got a few from Thrive Market recently because I had some credits and I wanted to get them when they were on sale. So I didn't spend any money purchasing those. I'm not counting that as spending any money at least. So I'm gonna move over to those clean dishwasher tabs. I bought 3 different brands. So I'm gonna try them out, review them here, and let you know. So let me know if there's any like clean brands that you want me to try or fragrance-free ones, and I will do a little review because the Finish ones are not it. Okay, 2 random cleaning products. I used up the squirt mop. I did declutter 2 really large cleaning tools. I got rid of my spin mop because it broke, and was using this with it a lot. I sometimes put this like in my Bona mop too. So I got rid of the spin mop. I also got rid of my wet dry vac because I got a new one as a gift from Jim's parents for Christmas. So I have that. I got rid of the old one. I love the smell of that Method one, by the way. They also have a tile one, which smells great. I used up these Duo cubes from Soft Scrub. They sent these to me actually, and they worked pretty nicely. I use them in our basement toilet because it just doesn't get enough use and doesn't get flushed that often. So they're like an automatic toilet cleaner. They say they last 8 weeks. So I just went down there every now and then and tried to make sure I was remembering to flush so we didn't get those rings. Then we have laundry products. I used up this Downy Rinse and Refresh. I had a little bit more left in a bottle that I decanted, but I used this for, I'm not huge into the fragrances. I'm trying to get those things out of our house, but we had some sickness go through the house over the past quarter. We had some throwing up incidents, some other incidents, and I'm sorry, but when that happens, like I'm breaking out the big guns and I needed to get rid of the smell. I couldn't even handle it. So I did use that Rinse and Refresh, and if you want something that's like highly fragranced and can really get out a scent, I've used it also before when I've by accident washed a vitamin in my laundry, and like that smell of the fish oil just sunk into my clothing and nothing I could do would get it out. So I use that Rinse and Refresh for those types of like emergency situations. If you have kids, this is the stain remover for you. It is the Miss Mouth's Messy Eater Stain Treater. They clearly make that a mouthful for a reason, but it works like on contact. You can watch the stains go away. It works so well on food stains. And then I used up some of these Rosy laundry detergent packs. I love this Rosy brand from Thrive Market. And these packs I've been using for towels and for sheets. So that's it. Again, used up a ton, spent 0 in this category, and I'm really, really happy about that. I hope you enjoyed this video, this quarterly review. Stay tuned because there's fun things coming that I can't wait to share with you, and make sure you're subscribed so you know all of the fun updates and everything that is going on. But until next time, I will see you all later.